I wasn't sure how the arrangement was going to be.
Pardon me?
I wasn't sure what the arrangement would be.
Okay.
Or, you know, what was going to happen. I think my report should come before these resolutions. And actually, I wrote a speech
Okay.
so that I've got my thoughts organized. If anybody wants a copy, I have some extras. I was asked by the airport committee to bring the Board of Commissioners up to date on airport events, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity to do so. Before I address our upcoming project, I wish to speak about our airport and its importance to this community. Ontonagon County Airport is classified as a general aviation airport, which means simply we do not have scheduled commercial air service to our airport. General aviation airports, by the way, of which there are thousands across the United States, provide for vital economic, health, and safety missions in the areas that they serve. Aircraft have landed at our airport with personnel associated with firefighting, law enforcement, border control, medical evacuations, organ transportation, environmental studies, and search and rescue. Numerous visitors have flown in to hike, fish, hunt, or visit their families in this area. We also have 7 tenant pilots who annually pay rent for the use of the airport land for their privately owned hangars, as well as paying property taxes because of those hangars. The airport also serves the business community. UPCO has used our airport for refueling after completing power line checks from Green Bay through the Western UP. Smurfit Stone relied heavily on receiving necessary repair parts quickly by air delivery services. And local land developers often host potential buyers for air tours over properties for sale. Prospective new business investors rate our location better because we have an airport. We have a major construction project planned to begin after Labor Day. And as you may recall, the runway was inspected by MDOT 2 years ago, and it was determined that it was getting close to no longer meeting the safety criteria for continued operations. Matthew Construction Company won the bid to rehabilitate a runway. They will be removing 2 inches of the surface and replacing it with 3 inches of new asphalt. The contract also includes some drainage repair work, landscaping and reseeding, taxiway repairs, and some improvements of the access surfaces to some of the hangars. And those were because they were damaged a few years ago when we put a taxiway in. The project will take 28 days to complete, during which the runway will be closed to air traffic. This project marks the 10th year of improvements at Ontonagon County Airport Schuster Field. In celebration of this, and to pay tribute to our benefactor, Carl Thornton, the airport committee has asked me to develop an informational sign at the airport that lists these recent improvements and how they have been funded. This will be done this summer. I prepared a summary detailing the projects and the costs, and the information from the summary will be used on the sign. And we'll pass those off.
Thank you.
The bottom line, as you can see, is that our county airport will have received at the end of this project nearly $1.4 million worth of improvements during the last 10 years. Of that amount, $11,464 of county funds were spent, and $31,026 were provided by the Carl Thornton gift to the airport. We are very fortunate that over 60 years ago, some community leaders were visionary enough to develop an airport in our county. We continue to be fortunate in having federal and state agencies support our efforts to improve and preserve this special public resource. I also want to thank this board for their continued support for our airport.
And thank you very